the 16th. It's time to get into the news. Be an interesting day. What do we got going on? Marty O'Donnell finds himself once again in the world of video game news. I feel like anytime Marty O'Donnell is in the news, it's generally not good. Eurogamer.net is reporting former Bungie composer Marty O'Donnell is found in contempt of court over the use of Destiny asses. I think it's what asses. Let's see here. Bungie, now he owes Bungie tens of thousands of dollars in legal fees. In April this year, Bungie served the celebrated composer behind the original Halo music with contempt of court papers over videos related to Destiny that were uploaded to O'Donnell's YouTube channel and other platforms. Some of these videos were early musical sketches of what became Music of the Spheres, the much-loved musical foundation for 2014's Destiny. The contempt of court claims relate to the term of a prior lawsuit between Bungie and O'Donnell over his acrimonious exit from the company, a lawsuit O'Donnell eventually won. But wait, why does he owe him money? Bungie said all material includes not just Music of the Spheres in their final state, but all versions, components, and variations of the tracks, that is, all material involved in any way in the creation of Music of the Spheres in Destiny. Fast forward to 2019, where O'Donnell began uploading videos and other materials relating to Music of the Spheres and Destiny to his YouTube channel, as well as Bandcamp. Oh, he didn't follow the settlement. Okay. Mr. O'Donnell's very possession of such materials proves he did not comply with the order to return all material to Bungie. Bungie's motion, reviewed by Eurogamer, reads, Bungie also noted O'Donnell posted tracks and an album title, Sketches for MOTS, to Bandcamp, where users were able to pay him a fee if they wanted to. Therein lies the issue. Bungie argued all this activity amounted to a contempt of court and a violation of the 2015 injunction. The court agreed, and on the 12th of July, Judge Regina Kahan of the Superior Court of Washington, King County ruled in Bungie's favor. Mr. O'Donnell intentionally disobeyed and is hereby held in contempt of the September 17th, 2015 order confirming and enforcing final arbitration award entered in the matter. Well, there you go. Let's say how it says tens of thousands, but no more than 100,000, I guess. But seriously, right here. These fees are currently in dispute with O'Donnell's representatives arguing the near $100,000 Bungie has called for is unreasonable. I don't really know if, 100,000 via Bandcamp is a lot of money. Oh, I was curious what Marty was up to. Apparently, he's part of the studio that's making 6 Days in Fallujah. Great. Yeah. That's smart. Good job. Nice. Pretty good. Yeah, I mean, that's the way that I see that. Don't sell IP that isn't yours, right? Like the court said not to do that. It's not like they're going to forget that you know, agreed to this in court in 2015. Like, it's stupid. It's not good. It's not good. Not smart. Deltarune Chapter 2 is releasing September 17th. I have to be very careful how I approach this. I'm going to use zero emotion in my coverage of Deltarune Chapter 2. Deltarune Chapter 2 is from Undertale creator Toby something or other, whose name I forget. And that is not a slight to him. I am forgetful in my old age, as I am now 80 years old. Toby Fox. There you go. That's his name. And they put out a little trailer to go along with it. And it looks like a video game. I can confirm. It's coming out on PC and Mac on the 17th at 8 p.m. Eastern. You can find the trailer over at twitter.com/Undertale. We might watch that trailer for trailer time. We might not. And that is my coverage on Undertale. Let's move forward. Oh boy. Review thread is out for Lost Judgment. Currently with 37 reviews. 85% recommended with an 83 on average. Let's find some headlines here. I saw a lot of good things about this game on Twitter. Easy Allies, one of our favorites around these parts, says, though it may tread familiar ground, Lost Judgment makes smart improvements over its predecessor and tells an enthralling narrative. 8 out of 10. Game Informer says, I found a lot to love in this game, but its sloppy handling of sexual assault left a bad taste in my mouth. After a run of great games from developer RGG, Lost Judgment isn't quite up to snuff. 7.3 out of 10. I wonder what that means. GameSpot. Detective Yagami. Wait, Yagami Light? He's back? Returns for another scintillating mystery that suffers from the same problem as before. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 from GameSpot. Gaming Trend. Lost Judgment is a small leap forward for the Yakuza spinoff. While I would have expected a bit more from a sequel, what's here is still just as enjoyable as the first game, if not more so. The high school editions are a novel look at the often used... What? The high school editions are a novel look at the often used Japanese setting. Why do you go to high school? While still focusing on the crime, drama, and investigation fans love. I didn't realize there was a high school thing in the game. Weird. Everyone's favorite website for video game coverage, IGN, says Lost Judgment disappoints with its main story and simplistic detective work, but excels with its substantial school-based side quest. 7 out of 10. Dagor, thank you for the 98 months. 2 more soon. Appreciate that. Polygon There's just so much to do in Lost Judgment, both to its benefit and detriment. The story felt so bloated by the time it hit its climax that I was relieved to see it end. Ultimately, this is another case of one step forward, two steps back for Ria Gotuka, RGG Studio, just like Yakuza Like a Dragon and its presentation of topical issues in Japan. Even though Lost Judgment tries to open a conversation about bullying and sexual harassment, those themes end up taking a backseat in favor of bombastic drama. Lost Judgment succeeds in its emulation of a Japanese legal drama, but it's a mediocre one that would have benefited from a smaller scope or at least a better grasp on what it's trying to comment on. Okay. Saudi Gamer gives it an 8 out of 10. It might not offer much of the previous entry, but it's still a polished experience, melding a lively world with a great battle system and an intriguing story. A relaxing experience more than a thrilling one. Skill Up said that he does not recommend it. Huge. And final headline we'll take from Windows Central. Lost Judgment is a great mystery game with the signature Yakuza flair. If you're a fan or even if you're not, you'll have a fun time with this game despite its dark subject matter. 4 out of 5 stars. I didn't even realize this was coming out. What's the launch date on this? Shut up, Turbo. September 24th. Okay. September 24th. Great. Great. The new Valheim update is out. Hearth and Home, we'll watch that trailer today in trailer time. I wonder what that update actually does. Who could say? Who could say? Video Games Chronicles reporting Sega and ATLUS are set to announce a new RPG at Tokyo Game Show. The publisher will hold a live stream on October 1st. This is not a Persona thing, right? The RPG reveal could potentially be related to Sakura Wars, which is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year, after a logo for the series was briefly spotted on the TGS website this month. The fuck is Sakura Wars? I don't know what that is. It's an old RPG. It's a dating sim RPG. Ew. Count me out. We covered Battlefield delay yesterday. Got another trailer time. Got some Tales of Arise news. Tales of Arise has shipped and sold digitally 1 million copies. Great. Great. Total shipments for the Tales of series have also reached 25 million units. God damn. That's pretty cool. Glad to see that game be successful. It's good. I like it. Oh boy. So if you guys remember, back in it says right here, August 2020, during a state of play from Sony, there was a game called Aeon Must Die. And Aeon Must Die, immediately following the showcase, a version of the announcement trailer appeared on YouTube, accompanied by a description alleging it had been created with abuse, manipulation, and theft from the Estonian studio's Limestone Games. The statement went on and said, people who have worked on every shot of this are no longer with the company holding IP rights. So now that that whole story is refreshed, the former Aeon Must Die developer has used a copyright claim to force the game's trailer off of its publisher's YouTube channel. I'm going to butcher this poor person's name. Arsen Shakbabian, an animator who helped make the controversial Aeon Must Die trailer that first premiered during last year's State of Play broadcast, had his attorney file the copyright claim after the trailer re-emerged on publisher Focus Home Interactive's YouTube channel last month. So the dispute rambles on. That is, not great, obviously. Not going well. Not going well. Hey, there's a new PlayStation 5 out. I don't know if you guys knew this, because I didn't. The CFI-1100 is out. And it's worse. I think it's worse. Didn't I say that's worse? The games don't play any different on it. I think this one gets a little hotter, if I recall correctly. The games play exactly the same, but I think this one puts out a little bit more heat. Lots of testing to conclude there seems to be no real world difference between old and new PS5 thermals or performance, and there's no recommendation to get a specific model. Great. There you go. It's probably just like Sony found a way to manufacture parts cheaper, and thus they are manufacturing parts cheaper. It's kind of what I gather from that. Anyways, we could watch a 40-minute breakdown of that, or we can move on with our life and not care, because I already have a PS5. So I think we're going to do that. But Digital Foundry and Gamer Nexus, I think both have videos out, as their, fans have very quickly informed me. So let's move on. We're racking up the trailers for trailer time. That's for sure. Anyone watch the No Clip documentary yet for Prey? Seems like it's pretty good. It was excellent. Yeah, it's good. Nice. Might check that out. Maybe watch that on stream. Something like that. Maybe not. Maybe watch it on my own time. We shall see. We shall see. There's an update for Master Chief Collection. What is this update? Oh, this is just like their monetary stuff, I guess. Oh, they're talking about modding. They're going to have mod support in Halo 2 and Halo 3. Halo Reach and Halo 4 is in development when it comes to mod support. PC file share coming to see just a bunch of stuff in Season 8. Some quality of life, legacies, and fixes, etc. What else do we got? DLC was confirmed for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Shocking no one that they will be selling more characters in that game. Oh. Oh boy. Hold on. Okay, we're not going to watch the Blue Lights Blue Reflections Second Light gameplay tour. We're not watching that, chat. I'm sorry. It is not going to occur. Kingdom Under Fire 2 shuts down October 26th. I think that's kind of it. Wait a minute. Doesn't that Kena Bridge of Spirits come out in like 4 or 5 days? Isn't that like very, very, very soon? I haven't heard anything about that game. At least after its big announcements. I hope it's good. Oh no. There's a new Sega promotional video called, wait, who is, how do you say the name AOI? That's 3 vowels in a name. I don't believe that's, I don't think that, Hohai? Owie? AOE. AOE? AOE. Okay. There's a Sonic series called Sonic Ring Series Aoi Yuki. And it's presented by Sega and everyone's favorite, G Fuel. Anyways. Chad, don't drink G Fuel. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Those are my thoughts on that. I think that's it. Any other news that I missed that you guys want to bring up? I'll go over to my friend Wario, see if he's retweeted anything. Doesn't look like it. My power just kicked in. That was weird. Nope. Looks like there's not much. You can get an art book for the Art of Halo Infinite if you would like. That's currently on Amazon for $80 for the hardcover. Judgement, the first one, is going to be free for Xbox Live Gold members this weekend, if you are at all wanting of that. Just taking some different headlines from chat here. Microids announced that they have signed an agreement with Taito to produce 2 video games based on Taito's franchises. Okay. All right. I think that's it. What the fuck is that? Hold on, chat. Why the hell is the power flickering? It's really weird. Chat, look at this thing right here. This thing's wild. Look at this Borderlands 3 figurine of Moxie. You ever just see something and want to remove that image from the rest of your life? Because I want to do the opposite here. I want to keep this ingrained in my brain. Anytime I have a bad stream or say something embarrassing, at least I'll know that I didn't design this, right? That I didn't create this monstrosity. It's kind of how I look at that. It's like it's a series of what if, right? Like maybe I shouldn't have, I don't know, yelled at my brother when I was 10 or something. Or maybe it's okay because it didn't lead me down the path to create this. Right? That's kind of what I'm getting at. No, this is an official product. There are a lot of people who have a rubber ducky fetish who would love this if they are also a gamer. I think that's a new sentence. Someone should put that on Reddit as a new sentence. That's a self-report right there. Lethoric. All right. You can't get more self-reporty than that. Guys, we're packing up the noose. All right. We're done with the noose. We're going to move on now from the noose. Secret word of the day. It's rubber ducky. Okay. I can't get that out of my brain. And it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Okay. I'm washing my hands and we're moving forward with this. Thank you for doing what you do here at the end of the video. Sorry. I'm allergic to that. The rubber ducky still. Latex or something. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a very busy day, at least for JPNN, as THQ is going to be doing their event. And then tomorrow night, we'll be doing another JPNN special report over the Final Fantasy Letter from the Producer Live. Jesse Cox is going to be joining us for that. That's tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern. That'll be a late one, but we will be jumping into it. Should probably tweet that out as well, which I'll probably do after this. Anyways, we're going to wrap up this YouTube video. Thank you so much for watching JPNN. As always, we'll see you tomorrow for another episode here on the YouTubes. On Twitch, don't go anywhere. Trailer time coming up right next.